Hey there, YouTube, it's Will out here with another Evil Neuro and Neuro-sama reaction. Today we got Voice by Kira. Let's get right into it, shall we? Hit it.
Voice.
Yeah.
Waking up in shades of blue.
There is, I am convinced, and I know people have always said, like, hey, you know what? Neuro-sama, she bounces around a lot more because of the way she's singing the song. And I am inclined to listen to that perspective, ladies and gentlemen. But I'm gonna keep it a buck. Neuro's bouncing way too much, bro. It is what it is, man. Hey, Neuro is just bouncing all over the place. KSI reference included. Let's take it back.
Waking up in shades of blue. I don't know where I am or how I got to you. Try to reach out, but I can't move. I'm like a broken instrument, so out of tune. Oh, why won't they listen to me anyway? I wanna be and I'm not gonna say I'm sorry just so you let me stay. No. Whatever you think of me, leave it alone. I don't wanna live in the shade of her throne. I keep hearing pieces of a melody playing in my head, fragments of a past that it won't let me forget. Someone that I used to be, hanging on a thread, a blurry silhouette. I wonder, when you look at me, who do you remember? Broken memories, time we spent together. Tell me honestly, do you recognize my voice? Thin air, so hard to breathe. The wall that I'm facing.
Typically with Kira songs, it's always been, all the vibiest beats. It's almost the most random beats that you'd expect for like Kira. I remember when we first started doing a couple of, Kira songs, reactions. There's always the more random tribal instrumental that comes in out of left field that is just like, oh my god, what's happening? But in this case, the lack of it is just as impressive because you expect the song to have even more stronger instrumentals at this point in time, but it doesn't. In fact, it just removes. You feel me? It just, the idea of addition being more intensive than subtraction is always the norm. This is interesting because I don't think I've seen Kira do it before, but we'll take it back a little bit.
Blurry silhouette, I wonder, when you look at me, who do you remember? Broken memories, time we spent together. Tell me honestly, do you recognize my voice? Thin air, so hard to breathe. The wall that I'm facing is just too cold and so lonely.
I get it. It's supposed to be it's an out of context lyric, and it just seems so out of place. It's like,
so hard to breathe. The wall that I'm facing is just too cold and so lonely.
It's just too cold and so lonely. It's just okay. Fine.
Wish that I still can feel the things back then I used to fear. All I ever wanted was to be accepted by you. Wish that you and I still laugh and say that someday we will. Why won't you listen to me anyway? I'm gone.
The more I think about the lyrics, this is very much an Evil Neuro and Neuro-sama talking to Beatles song. You feel me? This is very much a behind the scenes conversation. Why aren't you listening to me, Baka? It's just, no. This is a canonical event. You feel me?
Why won't you listen to me anyway? I'm gonna be and I'm not gonna say I'm sorry just to save face. Whatever you think of me, leave it alone. I don't wanna live in the shade of her throne. Oh, I keep hearing pieces of a melody playing in my head, fragments of a past that it won't let me forget. Someone that I used to be, hanging on a thread, a blurry silhouette. I wonder, when you look at me, who do you remember? Broken memories, time we spent together. Tell me honestly, do you recognize my voice? It looks so off to me, the picture you paint of us. I don't need to remember. Let me be, take me just as I am, as everything disappears. I shout to heavens above.
Okay, so there's the weirdness in the tonations I was expecting. I was like, well, there is the odd instrumentals from a Kira song that I expect. I was like, what are these instrumentals? I was like, fair enough. But at the same time, high pitches, Neuro-sama, evilneuro mastered them a long time ago, in my opinion. It's just nice to see them just ranging them in harmony. You feel me? It feels nice to listen to. Angelic, in fact.
Oh, let me be, take me just as I am, yeah. Let me be, take me just as I am, yeah. I keep hearing. Let me be, take me just as I am, yeah. Let me be, take me just as I am, yeah. Let me be, take me just as I am, yeah. I keep hearing.
I actually don't know if that's intentional, because the instrumental I'm hearing right now, I don't know if I'm right or wrong, but it feels like it's, you know, those cuckoo clocks are like those broken clocks that try to tell the time but they just don't work properly. It just feels like an unorganized, or like, it's like a, what's the right word? It's a disarrayed clock, you feel me? And it's like the whole argument of, you know, a broken clock is like, you know, right twice a day, or it's like, you know, you're a broken clock for saying the same thing over and over again. But if that's the intention behind the actual like instrumental in the song, shout out to Kira, because that's a cool little, like, you know, subtle way of storytelling without actually doing anything but letting the instrumental talk for you. You feel me? It's disarrayed, it's distraught, but it also helps convey emotional, like, you know, turbidity a lot better. You feel me? Nice.
Let me be, take me just as I am, yeah. Let me be, take me just as I am, yeah. I keep hearing pieces of a melody playing in my head, fragments of a past that it won't let me forget. Someone that I used to be, hanging on a thread, a blurry silhouette. I wonder, when you look at me, who do you remember?
Hey.
Broken memories, time we spent together. Tell me honestly, do you think that I could ever find a voice to call my own?
I kind of have the idea that, you know, the whole song could be a pun onto itself, because it's voice by Kira of two AI singing about the voice, with Toodle being the representative of the creator of the voice. So it's kind of like, there's a couple of, like, you know, lore points that are valid in the song. You feel me? It is what it is. But let's get to the point of why we're here. All right, let's get to the scoreboard. Right, where do we rank this song? Got solid vocals. With Kira, it's got impeccable instrumentals. It's got some lore points, some lore aspects. You feel me? It's got both the twins in it. Does it deserve the rank of being a banger? In my opinion, yes. But I'm going to keep it at like the edge of being a banger. This is an 8.7 to 9. Alright? We're going to give it the high 8s, but really low 9s, because I think this could be done a lot better. And in fact, I think, looking at some of the last couple of, maybe, I'd say, if you look at the Millie songs in particular, the way that they're layered, and I suppose the right word is, I think, you know, formulated, I think is just done better. I don't know what it is that we're doing with even the older voices to make them sound just as good. Or maybe it might be like latency, like long-term bias, in my opinion. But I think this could still be done better. In my opinion, Queen PB, you can do better. 100%. But that being said, is it still not a bop? Yes. Is it still not a banger? Barely. It's on the edge of being a banger. This is like, what's the right way of putting this? This feels like, you know, someone who aces all their tests, but then realizes, you know, you really don't have to put in that much effort, but you put just enough effort to get that like A plus, but not enough to get that S minus to put it in the next rank. You feel me? So still a solid song. It's got 3 solids. Bop, yes. Banger, yeah. I'll let you guys decide. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Like, comment, subscribe. And, yeah. Yeah. Tell me what you guys want to see me react to next week. Catch you with Bastards in the next one. Peace. Take care. Nice.